want me to add any other ones? It doesn't see any of the other ones.
Number 3, Abby Orchard. Number 9, Hallie Bickler. Number 12, Elizabeth Paper. Number 10, Jayla Harder.
Just in time volleyball. Welcome to Random Lake for tonight's Big East matchup between the Oostburg Lady Dutch and the Random Lake Rams. Welcome to 22-23 girls volleyball on W7. And our first visit with the W7 home school, Random Lake Rams. We've had the national anthem, we've had the starting lineups. We are just about ready for first serve in this conference matchup between these two rivals. Big East South matchup. Random Lake coming in 7 wins, 7 losses on the season. 0-1 in the conference. Their only match was against Howard's Grove. They lost that in 3 sets. Of course, Howard's Grove, one of the premier teams in the state. Losing to Howard's Grove is not, there's nothing to be ashamed of there, that's for sure. Sage Damrow, a senior at Howard's Grove this year, they're definitely going to be a contender for state, a repeat of state in 2023, or 2022, beg your pardon. And as for the Rams, looking to get back 1-1 in the conference with a win over Oostburg tonight. Well, it wouldn't be a W7 event without some technical issues, so we've been fighting those, but we didn't want to miss getting this thing started on time. Oostburg will get the first serve. Connor Du Bois furiously working on our other cameras. We have one right now. How many more do we need, right? We got one. First serve is going to be out. Point goes to the Rams. Let me see if I can get you guys a little bit closer than this, because you're a long ways away from the court. 1-0 Rams, now tied up at 1. Rally scoring is per the WIAA rules, and I guess that's been pretty much a standard for quite a long time. Still getting a few things together here, you guys, so bear with us, but we've got action on the court. 2-1 Oostburg. Let me get the scoreboard up for y'all. W7 and Random Lake Girls Athletics, powered by Jolly Good Soda all season long, all year long, all 22-23. Every event on W7 this year powered by Jolly Good Soda. (3-1) Oostburg. On the serve, this is Lucy Tegrotenhuis, senior. Set by Arndt. Becca Arndt, the setter. 3 sport athlete, basketball, volleyball, softball, and really good buddy of ours. Her and Abby Borchert, both seniors and multi-sport athletes, and great friends of ours the last couple years, and excited to be able to do a lot of Random Lake athletics this year. I was really excited driving up here today, you guys. It's just great. We're really excited about our partnership with the Rams and the administration here and IT and even the softball coach. I mean, everybody's been fantastic, so welcoming and so excited that we're here. Of course, we're excited to be here. 3-2 Lady Dutch, and we've got a officials conference going on. And now 3-3. I'm splitting time here between the court and working with Connor, trying to get our network up and going. Set and swing, and nice save by Arndt. Cross-court swing, and point Rams. I got to get my scoreboard colors updated here. Larry's going to be yelling at me if I don't get this right. Very specific on how he likes to see these, so we don't want to upset the legend. 4-3 Random Lake. Tip, nice tip, and point. That is our buddy Jenna Sorens, basketball player. 2 basketball players from the Lady Dutch on this team. The other one just checked in. That's number 7, Bryn Wissy. So Wissy and Sorens are 2 basketball connections. I see the Ketterhagens are here in the house tonight checking out some volleyball. I see Kenzie and Mama Ketterhagen cheering on our Lady Dutch. We're excited to do some Lady Dutch basketball this year. Seeing Riley and Addie finally take the court as freshmen. That's going to be an exciting thing. We're really, really excited to watch them play. 5-4 right now in favor of the Lady Dutch. That one's going to be out, and we're tied at 5. Let's keep the focus on volleyball, all right? Basketball's a ways away. But as I mentioned, all of our broadcasts this year for every sport, every event is powered by Jolly Good Soda. They're our executive sponsor, so they're our partner for everything that we do. Looks like we're going with one camera tonight, Connor.
I think it is.
It really makes it easy. You don't have to worry about switching cameras at all. I mean,
pack up and go home.
point Oostburg, 6-5, Lady Dutch. Let us know where you're watching from tonight and who you're watching. Put it in the comments. We'll read it out. I guarantee you, I've already talked to the Random Lake girls. They're going to go watch this right after this game's over. So if you want to mention one of your favorite athlete, put it in the comments. We'll read it out loud, and they'll be thrilled when they get to go home and listen to this on their phones. 7-5, and we'll even put it on the screen too. So tell us where you're watching from and who you're watching, and we'll put it up there. 7-5 Oostburg.
I'm finally watching the game.
Hey, there's Connor.
Side.
Wissy on the swing and into the net. So make it 7-6.
So one camera. We'll get to 5 maybe by the 5th game of the year.
You know, I mean, here's my take on it. It's good to start with the bar low, right? And we're basically tripping over it right now. So it can only get better from here. That serve is by Jayla Harder. Jayla, just a phenomenal athlete, Connor. Just a great softball player. We'll see a clip about Jayla here in a little bit. Nice swing. Carly Swart, 37 kills on the season and 38 digs for Carly and 9 blocks as well. Senior outside hitter, and it is 8-6 Oostburg. Hey, Izzy's sister and mom checking in from Davis, California.
All right.
Thank you, Catherine.
That one coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
It's like most of our rivals.
Is having a nice start to the season this year, Connor, for the Rams. It's 8-7 Oostburg. We're in the first set. You're watching Random Lake Girls Volleyball on W7, powered by the one, the only Jolly Good Soda. Putting the pop in Wisconsin. Jolly good. We'd planned on having 5 cameras tonight, even getting our pretty faces on the camera, but no such luck tonight.
All of a sudden, nothing's connected.
8-8. Well, Dave Beasley's in the house with camera in tow, doing a bunch of photography for us tonight. We'll get to show that on our Facebook page, so keep an eye out for photographs coming later tonight or first thing tomorrow. 8-8 first set. Bryn Wissy on the tip.
For a moment there, I thought Dave was going to have to save the day for us.
If we're in that kind of trouble, then we're really in trouble.
Well, I mean, he takes great photos, and he'd be able to recap the game real nicely.
Yeah.
With his photos.
Yeah.
So.
Point Lady Dutch, 9-8 Oostburg.
Good to see him making the trip up here.
Yeah. Dave Beasley, our roving photographer, he's wearing his W7 shirt today. He's repping the W7 today. 9-8, nice block. That was Karis Dirksey on the block. And now 9-9. First set, if you're just joining us, you're right on time. And you heard it right, one camera up and going tonight. Nice dig. Arndt on the set. We got to get Izzy's name going here. Where are you, 12? Let's go. That went into the net. That was Izzy right there.
Oh, it's good to see these kids again. You know,
It's great to see the kids again.
It was a heartbreak seeing a lot of these kids on the softball team last year. Good to see them back in the gym now. Volleyball season. Almost didn't recognize some of them without their sunglasses and their war paint on.
And the braided hair and
right.
the visors.
Yes, exactly.
I know I hardly recognized Abby Borchert when I saw her. I'm like, where are your sunglasses at, Abs? 10-10. Becca came right over to me right away. We were goofing around in pregame as we were trying to get the network up. Becca was trying to find passwords for me for the for the internet here.
I tell you what, it was a team effort.
Yeah, we love our kids. We love our kids here.
Gotta love it. Kids were trying to help out.
Yes.
Coaches and
that one's going to be long, and point goes to the Rams. Well, good first set here so far. Even 11-10 now. Oostburg. I'm sorry, point goes to Lady Dutch. Beg your pardon.
Back and forth. Missed the first couple points, but every time I look up the scoreboard, nobody running away with it yet. 2 or 3 points out on top.
And once again, the Rams tied back up at 11. (11-11) in the first set. That was Izzy Piper on the point. Make it 12-11 Random Lake. I'm going to see if I can get you a little bit tighter here. I don't want to cut off the court, but you guys need to be able to actually see what's going on here, so you know kind of who's who in the zoo. And now the Rams take a 2-point lead, 13-11. First set. Well, Connor, if we'd have known it's going to have one camera, we could have set this thing up in 10 minutes.
Right?
Set, swing, and nice save by Arndt.
I would have plenty of time to run by Cryer Foods and pick up some Jolly Good.
Right. Set, swing, blocked.
I still got to end up with a hat somehow from Nicole.
Becca. Shameless, Connor. You're shameless putting the plug into Nicole asking for a hat on the air. Uh-oh. And point goes to the Lady Dutch. 13-12.
Well, it's red, so it goes good with.
Hey, I'm wearing one, dude. I know it.
I know. It just.
And the old school hat with the vents on it. I mean, that's the way to go.
The mesh back.
The mesh back. That's it. The snap back. The whole thing. 13-13. You'll notice if this is your first time watching W7, don't be alarmed. We rarely stay on focused on things. We're kind of all over the place. So as you get to watch us over the coming months, you'll recognize that. Piper on the hit and point. There goes Izzy, 14-13. Mama proud from Davis, I'm sure. And sister as well. 14-13. Rams, that one's going to be out on the serve, and we're tied at 14. Big thanks to Mike Trimberger, superintendent at Random Lake, for giving us such a warm welcome as always. Again, we're really, really excited about being at Random Lake this year. The way it's going to work is most of the home games and matches I'll do, and most of the road games and matches Connor will do. So you'll really get 2 broadcast teams, because when you get sick of me, you'll get Connor and vice versa. You'll get sick of me more than you'll get sick of Connor.
I'm
tell you
sure
that.
they're looking forward to those road trips.
Yeah, they're already circling. Okay, so these are the ones I'm going to watch. These are the ones I'm not going to watch. 15-14 Rams. We've been doing golf, and it's great. We've done some college golf, which is great. But
this is the bread and butter.
This is back home. You know, we're here doing high school girls volleyball in the gym. This is who we are. And I've had some people like, well, gee, you're doing a lot of college stuff lately. Are you guys giving up on high school? Absolutely not. That's our bread and butter, man. We live there.
Their season kind of gets going a little bit before everybody else's, and
no, we're always high school first. That's never going to change, not as long as I'm running things.
And really with the high school just really kind of starting this week. Now you got student sections, and it's just a nice atmosphere. You're getting into the conference schedule, just really starting this week across the state.
Every Random Lake volleyball match, home and away, is on W7 this year. You heard me right, every one of them. So Pipers, mark your calendar. We're going to be in your living room every at least a couple days a week. You don't have to cook for us either. I mean, that's for us 2 guys. That's a good thing for you. You don't have to do that. We like to eat. 16-16. First set. Aren't on the set. Abby Borchard just tipped it over, but point goes to the Lady Dutch on the block. 17-16 Oostburg. Well, great competitive first set. Again, you'd expect nothing less with these 2, no matter the sport, no matter who's got the record. You throw them out when Random Lake and Oostburg. I call it the triangle. Well, it's really more like the square. You got Mishicot, you got Random Lake, you got Oostburg, and you got Howard's Grove. It's kind of the rhombus of I don't know what it is. It's something. Those 4 schools are always. It seems like you can't go a week without one of them playing the other. 18-16 Lady Dutch.
And it's no matter the sport, it always seems to be pretty competitive. Like you said, throw the records out.
Yep. And it's a matter of pride for all 4 of them to beat any of the others. I mean, that's a season maker. If you sweep the other 3, you've made your season. Blocked. Becca Arndt with help from Hannah Lefevre, and it is 18-17. 20 volleyball matches on W7 this year. 8 of them are the Random Lake Rams. Trista Knoll on the serve. Arndt on the set. Borcher tips it over. Saved by Wissy. Tip back by Dursky, and point, Random Lake.
Big stretch right here. Back-to-back points now for Random Lake. See if they can string together a couple. Put a little separation between them and the Lady Dutch on the scoreboard.
18-18, beg your pardon. I gave the wrong school the point there. So we're tied at 18. First set. Borchert.
Nice
Nice
tip
dump
right
by Becca. Is that Becca?
Yeah.
Becca Arndt.
Right into the donut.
Right in the donut. Or the campfire, as Coach Kelly would call it, from Tosa West. We'll miss doing GMC matches this year, I'll tell you that. That's weird. 19-18 Random Lake. This one's going to be way deep from
four in a row now for the Rams.
20-18 Random Lake.
Let's see if we get a timeout here.
I think Hallie Van Horn is here. I'm going to message Hallie. I'd like her to come over after the second set.
I'm sure she's over there in the student section.
Yeah, she just texted me that she's here.
And there is that timeout.
Quick timeout, 20-18, Random Lake. You're watching Random Lake Athletics on W7 Live, powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
One ball, one strike here to Arndt. And she's going to lift that one into center field. And that one's going to be a dinger. not winning it as well. That is a legit home run there. Becca Arndt to dead center field. 219 out there. Hey, touch them all, young lady. Touch them all. This one.
Well, Oostburg finally ends the streak there. Now it's 2019, and Bryn Wissey to serve. Nice serve by Wissey, almost an ace. Arndt tips it over. Set, and nice tip by 14. Between the second and third set, Hallie Van Horn is going to stop by from Random Lake girls basketball. So we'll chat with Hal a little bit, see what she's up to, getting ready for Random Lake girls basketball. Now we're tied at 20, another timeout. You're watching Random Lake Volleyball on W7 Live, powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
.2020. 2 points in a row for the Lady Dutch. Wissey on the serve. Nice dig by Noel, the libero. Borchert just gets it over. Serve, swing, and good save. Now back to the Lady Dutch. Point, Oostburg, Jenna Sorens on the swing, and Oostburg now 3 in a row for the Lady Dutch, and they lead 21-20. Wissey, fourth serve in a row. Ace for Bryn, right on time. Bryn Wissey makes it 22-20. Now 4 points in a row for the Lady Dutch. And another timeout. The Lady Dutch coach just literally clicked her heels together. That's Margaret Verveldi. I love it. You're watching Ram Volleyball on W7.
If you don't know W7, you don't know. If you don't know W7, you don't know Monona Grove girls basketball. If you don't know W7, you don't know Monona Grove girls basketball.
More time.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Monona Grove girls basketball. I'm Avery Poole, and W7 is for the girls.
That's our buddy Avery Poole, now UW Oshkosh women's basketball freshman from Monona Grove. Her dad, Corey, great friend of ours. Corey Poole's one of the OGs, Connor. He was with us from the very get-go. Nice swing by Arndt and point, and that breaks the streak. So Wissey gets 4 serves in a row, 4 points in a row for the Lady Dutch. It's 22-21. Competitive first set, to say the least. It's been nip and tuck the whole way. Nobody's led by more than 2 points. Borchert on the serve. Piper. Jenna Sorens on the cross court. She's causing trouble in the middle for the Random Lake Rams, Jenna Sorens, and we're tied at 22. I beg your pardon. I'm off tonight. 23-21. The network's not working. I'm not working. I mean, what's going on here? I guess opening night jitters. We'll call it that. 23-21, Lady Dutch. This is Greta Vorpal on the serve. Knoll on the return. Izzy Piper, hello!
113 kills coming into the match. She's added at least probably 4 or 5 in this one.
Here's how you know I've been watching too much of the Brewers, which is a whole nother story. But when you said 113, the first thing I thought of was 113 miles an hour coming off off Izzy Piper.
Yeah, it was
pretty fast. I don't think it probably wasn't that, but it was pretty fast. That one's out. And we're tied at 23.
Can we start measuring exit velos off the kills?
We should. I'm sure it's being done at Madison. 23-23. Speaking of Madison, a big surprise announcement coming. Stay tuned. Natalie Bickler on the swing that time. Nice return by the Rams. Arndt, Piper. Good job by the libero. That's Vorpal.
Pivotal point right here. Nice
job.
Push, yeah.
That was nice.
Pushes it to the back. Near
Hallie
side corner.
Bickler. And it's 24-23 Random Lake set point for the Rams.
And we're going to get another timeout. So Arndt will be on the serve coming out of the timeout.
You're not going to ice Becca Arndt. I mean, I know her. That ain't happening. I mean, that's not. She's a senior. She plays 3 sports. Becca, you better come through for me on this kid. I'm talking you up like big time here. She will. She'll be fine. A lot of times you do this to try to ice the server. It's kind of like icing the kicker in football. Look at Ken's over there. Ken's is acting all cool.
Big time now.
Ken's is like too cool for school. Just like, yeah, I see you over there, dude. Whatever. Ken's got to be, what, 7th grade?
Yeah, I think she was in 6th, last year.
That's
this is so weird for like the first like half of this year. I still think kids are freshmen or sophomores, but they're really sophomore, junior
I
seniors.
know it. Kenzie Ketterhagen we're talking about.
Yep.
24-23. Here's Arndt on the serve. Right over it. As I told you, no problem. Blocked. Point. Lady Dutch tied at 24. Addie, if you were Riley or listening, you better give Kenzie a hard time tonight. Kenzie looks straight at me and like, yeah, I see you. What do you want from me? Tied up at 24. We will go to 26. Had to win by 2. Serve by Grotenhuis. And that one's going to be out. Point Oostburg. Jayla Harder on the tip, and it's out. And now it is set point for the Lady Dutch. Our good friend Emily DeMaster, assistant varsity volleyball coach for Oostburg. I love that. Woo! That one came in hot.
It was in anyway.
That was Jayla said the last one may have been out, but this one isn't going to be. Jayla Harder brought it, and we're tied at 25. Jayla gets a little chippy.
Gary, what are you thinking? We're going to get, I think, a lot of free volleyball tonight.
Yeah, I would say so. It's going to be close all the way. Piper on the serve. Vorpal on the return. Set, swing, point.
Back and forth we go.
Again, guess who? This time it's Carly Swart. And it's set point Lady Dutch, 26-25. And on the serve will be Jenna Sorens. Jenna, a junior this year. Knoll on the return. Arndt. Blocked. But point Random Lake, and we're tied at 26. May have to get my old man glasses on here pretty soon. Tied up at 26 in the first set. No, Connor. I really am old. Don't argue with me. Into the middle. Nice job by Piper, or Harder, beg your pardon. That's Jayla Harder. Swart, great save by Knoll. Tip, and good idea by Borchard.
Knoll's done a great job covering up her blockers on the front line.
Yeah. Arndt and Borchard again.
We're going to get a lift. Into the
net violation on Oostburg, and now it is set point for Random Lake, 27-26. We may be here a while.
Well, maybe by the time we get to the second or third set, we'll get some connection for the rest of the
Maybe
folks.
we can add a camera. I mean, who knows? I mean, we didn't bring those cameras along just to tote them around. 27-26. People are going to start getting us confused with the NFHS network here pretty soon. We'll keep this up. Cross court. Nice save by Vorpal. Great job by the libero. Arndt on the push. Piper. Borchard on the swing, and Vorpal again to answer. Swart cross court. Great job by Vorpal to keep it going. Greta. And the point goes to the Lady Dutch.
Incredible points.
Credit Greta Vorpal for that point.
I mean, she dove on the left line. She dove on the right line. I mean, she covered the entire back row herself that point.
And we're tied at 27. Natalie Bickler, almost an ace. Swart came straight down with that. Arndt wasn't ready, and it is set point Oostburg. Blocked. And point, Lady Dutch, set, Oostburg, 29-27, 1-0 Lady Dutch. You're watching Random Lake Volleyball on W7, powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
And swatted by Armstrong.
Hi, I'm McKenna Armstrong from UW Parkside Women's Basketball and Track, and I can't wait to watch Rams Volleyball on W7 tonight. It's for the girls!
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, his girls sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
Hello again, and welcome to American Top 40. I'm Casey Kasem, and this is our countdown of the most popular songs in the USA. Now we're up to our long-distance dedication.
Gary, if you're listening, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my parents, Mark and Carrie Wisner up in the stands. That's all. Love them very much. And my dog, Skadisha. And my brother, Skadisha. And my brother, Jonathan Wisner. although he didn't make the trip up today. For the girls.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Mount Horeb girls basketball. I'm Julia Magnuson, and W7 is for the girls.
I'm Grace Sloman, and W7 is for the girls. Sick.
Here we go. Well, all kinds of fun things happening there. Shout out to our buddy McKenna Armstrong doing that video for us to give a little encouragement to her Random Lake ladies. McKenna, if you're watching, thanks for doing that, kiddo. Appreciate it. I kind of hit her up early this morning, asked her if she could help us out with that. I had to go to Mara McAdams, one of her teammates, to find out McKenna's Instagram ID because I didn't know what it was. So Mara was able to track it down for me and send it over, so I was able to reach out to McKenna this morning. The things we do to get a hold of these girls, Coach, I tell you. First set, Oostburg 29-27.
The best part is, though, they're all like responsive and do anything to
they really do
to help.
Mara was all over it.
As alumni, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They
Mara,
have their time and they recognize how important it is and what it means to the kids that are playing right now.
Obviously, Mara doesn't have anything to do with these two schools, but make sure she can get a hold of.
Yeah. First point to the Rams, 1-0 Oostburg. And an ace for Abby Borchard, 2-0 Random Lake.
Sensed a little bit of change of energy, even though Oostburg won that last point. There's just a little bit of a change of energy following that match. And you see it kind of carrying over here just a little bit.
2-0 Rams. Piper gets it over. And now 3-0 Random Lake. Second set, Oostburg won the first one.
And gonna get a
it's a nice save
there
by Arndt, but a lift, and it'll be 3-1. Be sure to follow us on social media if you're not already. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
We've got it all.
Pick your poison. Arndt on the tip, and point, Becca Arndt. And it's 4-1. Nice serve by Becca. Piper. Point. 5-1. Arndt's had some really nice serves here, and that's the point for Lady Dutch, 5-2.
Yeah, she ran off 2 or 3 in the last set.
Here is Samantha Novice. That one came in hot. Nice job by Jenna Sorens on the block, and it is now 5-3. 2 in a row for the Lady Dutch. Novice on the serve. Arndt. Woo!
That one tipped at the net.
Oh, I was so close to having it. I almost had that. I really did. It was so close. But I'm super uncoordinated, so that wasn't going to happen. 6-3. Although Coach Sippis saw last year in a basketball game, I made an unbelievable play. If he's watching, he could vouch for that.
He saved his life?
I don't know, saved our mixer's life. I know that.
Well, that's the life of the broadcast.
Yeah.
So.
(7-3) Rams. Ryder Jolly Good Soda player of the game coming up tonight following tonight's match. Who will it be? Could be anybody. It's a new year, so everybody gets a restart. 7-4. Early favorites, I'm thinking for Oostburg, I'd say Greta Vorpal is in there. I would say Jenna Sorens is in there. Bryn Whiskey had some nice serves.
She's been active at the net too.
Yep.
Changing some of the attacks.
Cross court and point. 7-5. That was Carly Swart. For Random Lake, you got to say Trista Knoll, the libero in that conversation. Abby Borchert's always in that. Becca Arndt's always in there. Jayla Harder's always in there, and Izzy Piper's always. I mean, it's the usual cast of characters, I guess I would say. 7-5. Double hit on that one now. 8-5 Random Lake. Put in the comments where you're watching from and who you're watching. We'll put it on screen, and the kids will go back and watch it later and love to hear from you. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, whatever.
They usually clip it out and post it on their social media.
They do.
The little screen grab and
cross court. Nice save. Samantha Novice. Novice is giving some nice energy here in the second set for Oostburg. 9-5 Random Lake. Biggest lead of the night. 4 points. That's how tight it's been so far. Oostburg won set 1, 29-27. Next broadcast is September 13th. That's next Tuesday. We'll be at Slinger as the 4th-ranked Slinger Owls will be playing host to the Homestead Highlanders. That's on W7, 6:30 tip live from Slinger. Looking forward to seeing Emerson Alton and all of our buddies over at Slinger. Malia and the whole gang. Coach Chelsea, of course. 9-6 here.
I'll be at Fox Valley Lutheran that night. I think they're hosting Freedom. A couple of top 5 teams in Division 2.
I think Freedom might be the home team, aren't they?
No, that's the following Thursday.
See?
I did a little kind of triangle of death.
I like it.
With my scheduling. Maybe a triangle of fun with FVL, Freedom, and Luxembourg Casco.
That's a nice triangle there. That's some really good programs. 10-6. Jayla Harder on the serve. Harder had a great softball season last year. Tell you what, watch out for Random Lake in softball next year. This year, I mean, they are going to be good. I mean, really good. Plus, we were talking to Coach before, and they switched up. They're in a different regional now with Horicon, which that'll be interesting right there. Horicon had a great season last year. Runner-up at state, if I recall. Can't remember who they lost to. 10-7. Oh, I think they lost to, Grantsburg, if I remember right. And now 10-8. But anyway, the core of that team coming back, Arndt and Harder and Abby Borchert all will be back for their senior year.
Well, of course, you got Hannah Lefevre, coach's daughter as well.
Yep, Hannah Lefevre. We got to figure out the pitching over there this year for Random Lake. That's going to be the question mark. Will be the pitching. The hitting will be solid. To see what they do with pitching this year. 11-8. Coach Lefevre will figure it out. Hey, big thanks to Coach Lefevre, by the way. He was here tonight helping us move stuff around and just being here, got us water. I mean, he really helped us out. He's a great, great friend of ours.
Almost like a roadie for a second.
Right? I know. I almost felt bad, like asked him to tote stuff around. 12-8, Random Lake.
You know what, though? He went over to the student section and grabbed a couple of the guys over there.
Smart.
And they without hesitation, they said, we'll get it moved. And
That's small-town kids, though. That's just that's the way they are. I grew up in a small town. I know what that's like. I mean, when a teacher or a coach says do something, you get off your tail and do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question of why, what do you mean? It's you're in motion. 13-8.
Tristan Nola, the junior, on the serve.
I like her serve. Harder almost had a collision there. Look at Emily DeMaster over there working the books, talking to coach. Her friend, she was just a little kid out playing, and here she is now, all grown up and coaching. And
I know, I was putting scouting reports together to go against her.
I know.
Jeez, now.
I'm gonna go over. She's racing on Sunday over in Dousman, which is about 10 minutes from me. I'm gonna go over and watch her race Sunday afternoon.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, should come over. It'll be fun. I love watching her. I love watching her race. Yeah, you'll probably be doing something with football, I imagine.
Yeah, I might be making a trip to Minnesota.
That seems like an incredible waste of time. 13-10.
It does, but I got to break the streak so I can make a trip later in the year.
In Lady Touch, mounting a comeback, 13-11. And this is the second set in a row. Bryn Wissey bringing the fire on those serves. I think Bryn grew a little bit from last year, a little taller. Bryn was our player of the game 2 years ago when
it's just a freshman.
Oostburg beat Ozaki. We had Coach Ketterhagen mic'd up for that game. 14-11 Random Lake. Tim Job doing the PA. And the boys' coach was our play-by-play analyst. That was fun. That was a fun night at Ozaki. Didn't have any internet signal, but it was still fun. 14-12.
The Oostburg team is going to be a fun one to watch this year.
Yes, they will. Yep, they certainly will.
Super athletic.
Random Lake Girls Athletics brought to you by Jolly Good Soda, putting the pop in Wisconsin. Check them out. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. They like us, are pretty much everywhere. Jolly Good Soda powers the W7 Nation. 15-12. Tell you what, two pretty even squads here tonight. Not been a lot of separation. Here's Becca Arndt on the serve. Sorens. Knoll tried to get the dig, but point goes to Oostburg. And it's 15-13. Keep kind of waiting for the separation from Random Lake, but Oostburg just grinding it out every point here. Now back to service, Samantha Navis.
I thought Random Lake had the advantage when they raced out to that 3-0.
Yeah, me too. Into the net.
4-1 lead. I mean, luckily that's kind of been a difference right now in this match. Match number 2.
Reminder, stick around after the second set. Hallie Van Horn will stop over from Random Lake Girls Basketball. We'll get a little chat with her. Maybe I can talk Connor into bringing the camera down from up on the bleachers.
I figured.
He knows me well, folks. He knows me so well.
So about getting those other cameras going.
Not bloody likely. Swart on the swing and blocked, but point goes to the Lady Dutch. Gosh, it just feels good to be calling high school sports again. Again, you call golf, but it's kind of just different the way you call it. It's just a different vibe to it. And I love girls golf. Don't get me wrong, it is fun. I have a lot of fun doing girls golf events. It's just a different vibe, though, with volleyball and basketball and softball. Great save by Arndt, but point will go to Oostburg, and it is now 16-15. 2 in a row for the Lady Dutch.
I caught myself getting a little too excited the other day out there at
you were a little vocal. I saw one of the Marion kids kind of turn around when she was you were trying to pronounce her name, I think, and she turned around and pronounced it for you. I'm like, that's when you know you're too loud. That was Samantha. I can't remember her last name, from Marion.
I was just happy. I mean, the kids, they were making some great shots.
Yeah,
some
it was fun.
Some nice putts. I mean, that was
16-16. That one's going to be
gonna find the back corner. So the first lead of the second match here for Oostburg comes at 17-16. They've kind of clawed all the way back.
Tell you what, I'd like to see a lot more students here tonight than what we're seeing. I know it's early in the year and everything's kind of weird. There's probably JV football going on, I suppose, but I'd like to see more students here for both teams. But I'm always going to say that. Britt Wissy, but net violation.
These are the free games to attend, you know. They all show up for the playoffs, which is great. But you got to pay the WIA for those. Come to these free ones.
Yeah. It says 17-17. I think it's 18. I guess it's 17-17. My bad. I was doubting the scoreboard. I should have been doubting my own scoreboard. That one's going to be out. Point Rams, 18-17, Random Lake. I mean, this is huge for Random Lake. You cannot go down 2-0 here on this Oostburg team. Piper on the serve. And now on the save. 18-17.
Wow.
And I'll tell you, Connor, it's a little different, you know, doing
Harley Swartz.
Doing like D4 volleyball. And I mean, a lot of it is, you know, a lot of these kids play multiple sports. They're not dedicated to volleyball like a lot of the D1 kids are. So like when you go to like a Germantown, Brookfield Central, I mean, it's a mini college match. I mean, the intensity, the velocity of the game, the speed of the game is so beyond what we're seeing here tonight. But again, those kids are playing club ball year round. That's all they do. Look at McKenna Wooker. That's her whole life was playing club volleyball.
You've got 7, 8, maybe 9 kids going through the rotation on both sides of the net that are going to go play mid to high level Division II up to Division I level.
Yeah, Wooker, of course, at Minnesota.
Right, exactly. Like you said, I mean, they're playing all year round. I mean, I just saw a thing today for club volleyball club tryouts on September 18th. Like the high school season just started.
Well, especially the Sting Club, I mean, they're always going. Now it's 20-18 Lady Dutch.
So pivotal moment here in this match.
Well, Random Lake had a 16-13 lead. It's been 7-2 since then, Oostburg, and now the Rams want a timeout. You're watching Random Lake Volleyball on W7, powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Welcome back. 20-18. Oostburg, that one's going to be out. 20-19. And Point Oostburg, they lead by 2, 21-19. It's getting dire here for the Rams.
So Swart put that one away going into the timeout for the 20th point. Now she comes out here on service.
Great serve. Harder on the return. Piper. Wissy, nice save by Harder on the dig. Arndt pushes it over. Block and point Rams, 21-20.
(22-20) now. Oasis back on service.
Wissy on the save. That one's out. Rams make it 22-21. Oostburg won set one, 29-27. Here's Abby Borchert to serve. Knoll on the dig. Blocked. Blocked again by the Rams. Arndt on the set. Piper gets it over, back to Oostburg. Lady Dutch trying to take a 2-0 lead in this match. Best of three, or best of five. It's a conference match, so those are all best of five. Tournaments are best of three. Vorpal, not that time. And we're tied at 22. Well, nice job by Greta, but just kind of got the ball, rode high on her and nowhere to go with it. Now we're tied at 22. Here's Abby Borchert on the serve. Boy, an ace Random Lake would be timely right now. That one's in, 23-22, Lady Dutch. And here is Karis Dirksey, senior setter. Big point here. Almost an ace for Karis. Set, swing. Oh, good dig. Jayla Harder on the dig that time. Piper, credit Jayla Harder on that dig. That saves that 23-23. Great dig by Jayla. Tied at 23. Vorpal on the receive. Point, Natalie Bickler. And it is set point for Oostburg. A chance to go up 2-love. And we'll see if we get a timeout from the Rams. Doesn't look like it. Samantha Novice will serve.
Just one timeout remaining for them.
And they do call it. Quick break. You're watching Rams Volleyball on W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
And swatted by Armstrong.
Hi, I'm McKenna Armstrong from UW Parkside Women's Basketball and Track, and I can't wait to watch Rams Volleyball on W7 tonight. It's for the girls!
(24-23), Samantha Novice on the serve. That one out by the Rams, and we're tied at 24. Best of five, it's 1-1 or 1-0 Oostburg. Random Lake trying to tie this thing up. And point Lady Dutch. 25-24 Oostburg, set point for the Lady Dutch. And to serve will be Jenna Sorens. Big moment in this match right here. A chance for the Lady Dutch to go up 2-0 on Random Lake. Bickler gets it over. And that one is in. Jayla Harder makes it 25-25. Here we go again. Don't go anywhere. 25-25 in set 2. Free volleyball on W7 opening night. Novice. And now Swart back over. Arndt. Becca on the set. Abby Borchert gets the point, and it is now set point for Random Lake. 26-25 Rams.
A set up by Noel, covering again at the blockers at the front net.
And now Oostburg wants a timeout. You're watching W7 Live.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls all day and night. W7 Productions. From golf, volleyball, it's girls' sports in Wisconsin. W7 Productions. Basketball, softball, W7 for the girls.
(26-25) Random Lake. Set point for the Rams. And Izzy Piper on the serve. Set up for Swart, and point Lady Dutch. Tied at 26. Carly Swart. The senior outside hitter. 37 kills coming in on the year. And a little confusion in the backcourt, the back row. And Carly Swart puts it down, and now it is set point for Oostburg. That could be huge. Nolan Piper got a little crossways, and ball slid through, and now it is set point. Bickler, ace, set, Oostburg, 28-26. You're watching W7. (2-1) W7 Live. We're between second and third set, and our buddy Hallie Van Horn in from Random Lake. Hal, how you doing? How'd your summer go?
I'm good. How's yours?
It's been good. I'm excited to get back in the swing of things with sports again. What's it like being back in school?
It's nice. I'm looking forward to sports and especially basketball starting.
Well, good segue. Talk to me about your guys' team this year. I mean, every Random Lake girls basketball game is going to be on W7 this year. Every game, Hal.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that?
That's awesome. I'm super excited to have them all recorded, and it's going to look really great.
What's mom doing to get you prepped for the season? What's going on in the Van Horn home these days?
Well, as for our team, we've had a lot of contact days and summer league events going on, so we've been putting in a lot of work this summer to get ready for season.
What are you excited about with this team? You guys coming in this year. What's going to be the strength of this team, do you think?
I'm really excited about our experience and our relationships because most of our players are returning varsity from last year, so we all have a lot of experience, a lot of great relationships, and we can just keep growing.
What's your personal goal, Hal? What do you want to be able to do this year that maybe you didn't do last year? What's key for you this year?
I just want to take a little more of a leadership role now as an upperclassman and just try to help direct teammates on the floor.
And I absolutely think that is the right idea. I think that's exactly where you should be. So I'm glad you're in that headspace because we're gonna be very biased to Random Lake. You know that, right? I mean, it's not going to be an objective call. It's going to be a Random Lake call. So we want to get some dubs this year, right?
Yeah, of course.
Let me ask you one last question, Hal. I'll let you get back to volleyball. Everything W7 does, we do
for the girls.
Quick break, back with set 3. You're watching Rams volleyball on W7.
I'm Jenna Anderson for Kettle Moraine Girls Golf, and although I'm graduated and going on to college, I'll still be watching girls golf on W7. W7 is for the girls.
Lance won it by Armstrong.
Hi, I'm McKenna Armstrong from UW Parkside Women's Basketball and Track, and I can't wait to watch Rams volleyball on W7 tonight. It's for the girls!
Well, that was our buddy Hallie Van Horn from Random Lake. Excited to watch Hal play this her junior year, and I think she hit it right on the head. I mean, I'd like to see Hal be more of a leader this year and be vocal on the court and help directing things on the court. She's paid her dues now. Now it's time for her to lead and help get this team to the next level, and I think Hallie's the right person for it. Set 3, 2-0 Oostburg. They won 29-27 and 28-26. So Random Lake has been right there, but at crunch time, the Lady Dutch have been able to close the door, and now they lead 2-0.
Whew, out of breath.
Thank you, Connor, for running camera duty on that. It's great to get Hal on camera. First point go to the Lady Dutch. Jenna Soren, she's been there all night long.
I'll admit, I'm second guessing doing the 9/11 Memorial stair climb after. I couldn't even survive the stairs at Random Lake.
It's like 8 steps.
let alone about 350.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. That would not be happening. Nice job on the. We're so good over here, I'm telling you. The official's like, good Lord, can you guys at least help me out a little bit? You know what? If you can't help me, can you at least stay out of the way?
Right, at least let it bounce off the wall back to me.
Bounce off the wall, off your heads, whatever, just so I can pick it up and throw it back in play. 1-1. Arndt on the serve. Reminder, stick around. Jolly Good Soda player of the match coming up. Little confusion there on behalf of the Lady Dutch, and point goes to Random Lake.
I got 2 during the JV match, and I think that was the limit. So Arndt back on the serve here.
Bickler. And point Oostburg. The communication has not been great for Random Lake in this match. I mean, I think if you look at where have they broken down, it's been in that specific area. They've had troubles tonight. 3-1. Actually, 3-1 Oostburg.
2-2.
Get that right. I'm sorry, 2. See, I am all over the place. 2-2. Serve, Bickler, point, Lady Dutch. 3-2 Oostburg.
I mean, we do all summer. I mean, we really didn't keep the score of anything. Like at the softball events, golf, we're not really keeping the score.
Yeah, we're not keeping the score of golf.
So all of a sudden, this is added element.
Yeah.
we got a preseason kind of
counting on my fingers on what's going on here. 3-2.
That one in.
Abby Porchard. And we are tied at 3.
I think that might have been harder over there.
Oh, you're probably right. I think it was Jayla. Keep me honest, Coach. Keep me honest. Somebody's got to.
Well, that or Grandma would let you know pretty soon.
Yeah.
Which rightfully so. Want to get it right?
Hey, we always want to get it right. I'm not above being corrected. I've been married for 22 years. 3-3. And that one's going to be out. 4-3, Lady Dutch. Should ask Hal about guarding those Ketterhagen kids this year. See what that's going to be like. Hal will be ready. I know Hal. She'll be ready to go. 4-3.
Seems like a good defensive assignment for
Becca.
Well, I was kind of thinking Tristan Knoll a little bit, but she might be Tristan and also Hallie.
Becca's going to be getting boards this year. That's going to be her job. 5-3, Lady Dutch. Knoll Arndt on the set. And that's Hannah Lefevre in there now, number 11 for Random Lake.
Let me see how many times doing Notre Dame games and Random Lake games I get Tristan Knoll and Trista Feta. Cross them.
I don't know how you get those two mixed up. 5-4. Whoa. Carly Swart bringing the fire. 6-4 Oostburg. Tell you what, Swart is also a contender for player of the match tonight. Her and Sorens are leading the charge for Oostburg, I would say. Bickler on the serve. Beautiful. That was Izzy Piper. And it is 6-5. Harder on the serve. And that's a net violation. And the Rams down 7-5. Carly Swart to serve. This will be our only visit with Oostburg Volleyball this year. We'll get definitely get some time with Oostburg basketball for sure about that. And now 7-6.
We got one, Gary.
Hey, there's one for we're 1 for 7. Lots of Big East girls athletics on W7 this year. Of course, Random Lake being the home school, driving a lot of that. But also, I mean, we do a lot of Big East stuff. So that will be more prevalent than ever this year, especially with no GNC live streams this year.
Reason for that? Coaches super supportive.
Yeah, yes, for
Kids
sure.
love it.
Yeah.
Communities love it.
ADs understand what we're doing.
ADs usually have everything set up ready to go for us.
Yeah, and they get what our mission is and what we're trying to do. Not everybody does, but they do. And that one is out. And it is now 9-6 Oostburg. We're going to be going home early yet, Connor. Random Lake in danger of getting swept by the Lady Dutch. I don't think I saw that coming. Wissy on the serve. Tell you what, Oostburg has improved from last year. That's for darn sure. I mean, they have gotten better. Wissy. Back row, that's Swart. Becca Arndt. That was Meryl Westerbeek on the save that time, another basketball player. I believe Meryl plays basketball for Oostburg as well. That one blocked. Arndt gets it over. And another block and point. That's McKinley DeBruin on the block. And it's now 10-6 Oostburg. Random Lake's got to be careful. This thing could get away here. Wissy on the serve. She's been dynamite on her serves tonight. Net violation on Oostburg. That point will go to Random Lake. I'm sorry, that violation on Random Lake. It'll go to Oostburg. 11-6.
Yeah, aren't into the nets.
Quick break. You're watching Random Lake Volleyball on W7, powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Lance won it by Armstrong.
Hi, I'm McKenna Armstrong from UW Parkside Women's Basketball and Track, and I can't wait to watch Rams Volleyball on W7 tonight. It's for the girls!
Here we go. 11-6. And
Wissy into the
Wissy
net.
into the net. Very common on after a timeout. Bryn will take a seat.
I almost had the circle for POG.
Oh, for Bryn?
Yep. I mean, I almost, since it's in pencil,
Yeah.
but we almost put that in permanent ink there. She'll come back, though.
Sorens on the swing. Jenna makes it 12-7.
But there's so many kids in the Oostburg that just had a real nice night. Well
They
balanced.
really have. Yeah.
Well balanced.
Yeah, I mean, Novice has come in and given some nice energy. Greta Vorpal's done a really nice job at libero. Swart, Sorens, and Bickler all played as well. And, of course, Bryn Wissy. Those are the fun ones when you got 4 or 5 kids to pick from. Blocked, and point goes to Random Lake, 12-8.
And now Arndt, the senior, back on serve. Look to serve her team back here into the match a little bit.
Trying to balance keeping the kids on the serve, in the screen without being 9 million miles away.
Yeah, I know.
If only we had more than one camera, maybe that would work.
Wasn't for effort.
Yeah. 12-9, 2 points in a row for the Rams. Arndt. Sorens, great. Boy, Jenna Sorens, nice. 13-9. And McKinley DeBruin to serve. Big thanks to Emily DeMaster from Oostburg giving us stats and numbers tonight. They didn't have it online, so Em came and wrote it out for us. She's such a sweetheart.
She got decent handwriting.
Yeah, it's actually very good. Mine looks like hieroglyphics. Oostburg coming in 3 wins, 2 losses. Defeated Manitowoc Lutheran, Ozaki, and Hilbert. Losses to Cedar Grove, Belgium, Racine Lutheran in 3 sets. They lost to Racine Lutheran. Now 14-10. So looking to go 4-2 and go 1-0 in the Big East. Jenna Sorens on the serve. 14-10. Lady Dutch looking for the sweep. Blocked, and point goes to Oostburg, 15-10. We're not going to be able to get the kids fully on the screen for the serve, but I feel like we got to get it in a little closer. Otherwise, I mean, it's just borderline unwatchable being that far out. (15-10), and that one is out by Sorens, make it 15-11. Back row, beautifully placed. 16-11, Lady Dutch. Moving closer and closer to a sweep over Random Lake.
And critical point in this set. And in
Spoil
the match
the
and whole here.
try to spoil the Rams' homeschool debut on W7. And net violation on Oostburg makes it 16-12. Swart again, right in the donut. 17-12, Lady Dutch. Carly will serve with a 5-point lead. And that'll be a net violation on Oostburg, makes it 17-13, and Trista Knoll will serve for the Rams.
It's going to be a little frustrating there if you're Oostburg, just kind of giving away the last 2-3 points on net violations.
Wissy's out. Little run here for the Rams, 17-14. Big announcement coming out next time out. Stick around for that. You don't want to miss it. Big news. Breaking news. And that one is in McKinley De Bruin, and it's 18-14. Lady Dutch. Bryn Wissy to serve.
Just gets it inside the center.
Nice save by Swart. De Bruin gets it over. Becca Arndt. And Sorens that time. Now back over again. Woo! Little balancing act on the tape. De Bruin aiming for the back. Nice dig that time by Piper. Well, I credit Bryn Wissy on that. That was a beautiful return by Bryn Wissy, and it's now 19-14 Oostburg. Lady Dutch closing in on their first GMC. I knew I was going to say it at some point. First Big East win of the season. (19-14) Oostburg. I know we've got a couple questions on why we're not doing GMC games this year. They've changed their media policies around, access that we have and don't have anymore, and it's just not a good fit for us. It's not anything that obviously the kids have done or coaches have done. It's really just a decision that, we kind of do things a certain way, and we do that to get kids as much access and face time as possible. When you take that away, it doesn't really work for us, and I just don't think it's a good use of our time. We have limited time and limited resources, so we got to go where we have opportunities to really show show the kids, and that just wasn't going to work for us anymore. So it's unfortunate, but it's one of those things. You got to just move on, and that's what we're doing. 21-14 Oostburg. Well, without further ado, let me share this with you all because I've teased it enough times now. Coming up on Sunday, September 25th, our first ever softball game with the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh and the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Oshkosh taking on the Badgers on W7 Sunday, September 25th. And that game is going to be at noon, and it's going to be live on W7 from Goodman Diamond. And when we say W7, we mean we'll have microphones on players, we'll have cameras in the dugouts, we'll have all the things you've come to know and love from your friends at W7, only this time we'll be with the Badgers. That's a pretty good deal.
Well, we got a lot of friends on the Oshkosh group too.
We do. We got friends on both sides.
That's what makes it so fun.
Peyton Monticelli from Cedarburg, who's now with Madison, is just, over the moon excited. 21-14. It's a touchdown lead here for the Lady Dutch. 4 points away from closing this out. Jenna Sorens now 3 away. 22-14. This third set has belonged to Oostburg. Bryn Wissy on the serve. Stay tuned. Coming up, the Jolly Good Soda Player of the Match.
I think we just got to do a Oshkosh women's volleyball game.
That's all that's left. We've done everything else. We've done golf, basketball.
We'll do softball now.
Yep, we'll do softball in a couple weeks. Just volleyball is left. 22-14, and that one is...
Arndt, that's going to be tipped at the net. Not so fast, my friend, Arndt says.
22-15. Well, Becca's such a tough competitor. She's one of those kids, she hates to lose more than she likes to win. You know, she just grits it out. 22-15. Borchard on the serve. And point Random Lake. Don't start packing up yet, Connor. 22-16. Connor's already getting all the stuff packed up and getting bags packed and ready to go.
Try to make the Random Lake
have a hot
fans
date
like
tonight.
hate me or something?
22-16. That one's going to be
into the nets.
Into the net. And now 23-16. Our next Random Lake game, Connor, is, I know I've got the schedule here somewhere.
The 15th.
The 15th of September, so a week from tonight.
Right back here against Ozaki. No, it's at Ozaki.
At Ozaki. We'll have to figure out. That's tough with internet. I think it's tough here. Try to go to Ozaki. 23-16. That may be a W7 not quite live match, to be honest with you. It's tough getting a signal there. And now match point, 24-16. We're going to we'll take a break right after and get our camera set up for our player of the match and have that interview and send you on your way. Match point now for Oostburg. Hope you've enjoyed Random Lake Volleyball tonight. This is the first of every Random Lake regular season volleyball match on W7, every basketball game of Random Lake on W7, and virtually every softball game of Random Lake on W7, and that is your match. 25-16, a 3-0 sweep for the Lady Dutch. You've been watching Random Lake Volleyball on W7, powered by Jolly Good Soda. Quick break and back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the match. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
One ball, one strike here to Arndt. And she's going to lift that one into center field. And that one's going to be a dinger. Not winning it as well. That is a legit home run there. Becca Arndt to dead center field. 219 out there. Hey, touch them all, young lady. Touch them all.
Emily's telling me, turn the mic on. It's quiet. Nobody can hear. It's because I got it turned off. I'm trying to get everything set here. We are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the match. It is Carly Swart from Oostburg. Carly, nice match tonight.
Thank you.
You guys can give her some love. Well, you guys, first of all, you kind of ruined Random Lake's first match on W7 as the home school, but with a 3-0 sweep. I mean, do you feel bad about that?
No.
No. I didn't figure you did. You know, talk about this team, Carly. I didn't get a chance to watch you guys play last year, but from what I saw, the numbers last year and this year, I mean, you guys have made some huge improvements from last year to this year. What's going on with this group this year?
Well, we've been working hard throughout the summer, and just we have a lot of people coming back from last year, and we've been able to grow as a team and get to know each other more, and that's helped a lot.
What goals do you guys have for this season as a team that coach has talked to you guys about? What do you want to accomplish this year?
To not just play to win, but to just play our best always and not let anything distract us and just play to our best ability.
Now let's ask some really important questions. Who's in charge of the music on this team? Who runs the music, whether it be on the bus or in the locker room? Who's in charge of the music?
Probably Karis.
Probably Karis. All right, so Karis, you run the music. Who? Let's see. You guys all look like goofballs, but who's the biggest goofball of the whole group?
Probably Natalie.
All right. Who's the serious one? There's always like a serious, like I always call her like the team mom. So like she always reminds everybody, hey, we're leaving at this time. Now let's talk about your assistant coach here. What's it like having Emily DeMaster as a coach on this team? What's that like for you guys?
It's pretty cool. I played with her for my freshman and sophomore year, so it's really cool for her to be able to come back and help us in this.
She's one of our buddies, you know. We've known Emily a long time. Emily, in fact, introduced us to Jolly Good Soda. That's where it all started, so she gets a lot of credit for that. You guys, a nice win. Does this give you good momentum going into the conference? It's great to get a first conference win right out of the bat. What coach say to you guys after?
Good job. I don't know. Yeah.
You weren't listening?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, you were. Okay, all right. 3-0 Oostburg with a sweep over Random Lake to go 1-0 in the Big East. Carly Swart is our Jolly Good Soda player of the match. Carly and Lady Dutch, let me ask you all one last question. Let you get out of here. You guys ready? Look right there to answer this question. Everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
Nice delayed answer on that. That was good. You've been watching W7. We'll see you next week. Random Lake at Ozaki on the 15th and also the 13th. Slinger hosting Homestead live on W7. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.